Hey guys, welcome to my channel GamesDusk. In this video, I've put together the weirdest moments that have happened during live streams. As you know, there are various platforms nowadays where people can connect live with their audiences. Every now and then, some truly bizarre things happen, and today I'm going to introduce you to 7 of them. Number 7. In first world countries, especially the US, there are some really strict laws. One of them is driving under the influence. If someone drives drunk and the police find out, they're in big trouble. For example, their driver's license could be revoked, or if you're a lawyer and do something like this, your law license could be taken away. Now, imagine a streamer named Tron1717 who decides to drive drunk and live stream it. In the video, it's clear he's not in a normal state. Even his viewers notice and start telling him not to drive while intoxicated. Some even threaten to call 911. Despite all this, Tron1717 drives anyway, and since he's not in control, it's extremely dangerous. He could hit someone. And get this, it doesn't even take 5 minutes for something to happen. Tron1717 crashes into a traffic light, and moments later, his stream cuts off. After this incident, Twitch bans him for a few weeks, and his driver's license gets revoked too. Once his ban is lifted, he starts streaming again and apologizes to his audience for what happened. Number 6. One of the most controversial female streamers is definitely Elinity. You probably know her from her beef with PewDiePie.
Dude, seriously? He just said that? I'm gonna copy strike this guy. Just for that word. Gonna copy strike him. Yo! Can we copy strike PewDiePie's latest video? Like right now?
Elinity has a few pets, including a cat named Milo. During one of her streams, Milo jumps onto her desk, and she does this move, indicating an action, which really upsets her viewers.
Milo!
Many of them decide to report her to Twitch to get her banned. And here's the kicker, this wasn't the first time she mistreated her cats. Once, after drinking some vodka, she kisses her cat and gives it a bit of vodka too. Even earlier, she had some stickers and intentionally stuck them on her cats' and dogs' faces, which made her audience furious. But here's the crazy part, Twitch has never banned Elinity for animal cruelty. The only time she got banned was for accidentally, though we don't know if it was intentional, flashing her chest twice, and that was just for a few days. A lot of people criticize Twitch's policies, believing they're much more lenient with female streamers. Male streamers have been permanently banned for much smaller offenses. Number 5. Now let's talk about a Brazilian streamer named Cohen77. One time, while he was streaming an old game called Tibia, 2 armed men broke into his house to rob him. Cohen77 was understandably terrified when he saw them, but thankfully, he managed to stay calm. Many of his viewers called police, but since they didn't have his address or even know what city he lived in, the police couldn't get there in time. Unfortunately, the robbers stole Cohen77's car and some other belongings, but thankfully, neither he nor his family was harmed. Later, he posted a message thanking everyone who was worried about him. A similar thing happened to another female streamer playing Dota 2 when robbers broke into her house. Fortunately, those 2 robbers were caught. Number 4. There are all sorts of channels on YouTube, some with really weird themes. One of those is Bennett's channel, where he has a series called Sitting and Smiling. Basically, he sits in front of the camera for hours with a big grin on his face, just smiling. Believe it or not, he's been doing this for 5 or 6 years. 2 wild things have happened to Benjamin. The first was back in 2015 when he was just starting out. He was so focused on his work that he didn't realize he was peeing himself, and you can clearly see the urine. But I want to talk about something else that happened in 2017. While Benjamin was sitting and smiling, someone sneaked into his house, apparently to rob him. The person opened the door and even said, "Hello." But when they saw this guy sitting there smiling in such a bizarre way, they got freaked out and ran off. The thief was never caught. Benjamin later said he was fully aware someone had entered his house, but he's so passionate about his work that he decided to stay calm and completely ignore the intruder. This is where they say ignoring someone is the deadliest weapon.
Hello?
Number 3. You probably all know the famous streamer DrDisrespect, who's absolutely incredible at shooter games. Interestingly, the incident that happened to him is kind of related to shooting. While he was playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4, he suddenly heard gunfire from outside his window. Apparently, someone was shooting in his backyard. He got up to check what was going on, then came back and said he had to end the stream because there had been more shooting at his house. He mentioned that just 2 days earlier he heard gunshots too, and the police didn't do anything about it. Those who follow DrDisrespect closely might know about another incident he went through, one that's unfortunately becoming more common for streamers. It's called swatting, where someone gives the police your address, claiming you're committing some kind of crime. So while you're streaming, the police suddenly show up. DrDisrespect has experienced this too. Number 2. Not all weird live stream incidents happen on YouTube or Twitch. One of the coolest ones happened on Facebook. Let me introduce you to a streamer named Billy, who's an Uber driver. Every now and then, he interviews his passengers and streams it live. One time, he picked up a passenger he instantly regretted. This passenger, a man of Mexican descent, claimed he had a bomb and threatened to detonate it if Billy didn't do what he said. So Billy was forced to drive this man to a bank. They got out together, and Billy started live streaming from inside the bank, where the man told the bank staff he only wanted the money for poor people and was trying to send a message to the government. After this, Billy went live again, this time with both of them in the car. The man tried to show the viewers the bomb, but instead showed the money they stole from the bank. Then the man stood on Billy's car and handed out all the stolen money to people on the street. By 9 p.m., the guy turned himself into the police, and both Billy and the passenger were arrested by the FBI for questioning. Billy was released a few hours later, but it's still unclear what punishment the other guy will face or how long he'll be in jail. Number 1. This one has to be the most famous of all. We're talking about a streamer named Robzy. While he was streaming, some seriously strange and supernatural things started happening in his house. At first, everything seemed normal, but then the door behind him opened and slammed shut a few moments later.
The store made some money. Yeah, exactly. Hello. Oh, Pluff's in here. Pluffaduff here. Beautiful human, guys. Make sure you check out Pluffaduff as well. Oh my!
As you can see, Robzy was visibly freaked out and decided to check what was going on. When he went into the room, he found nothing and came back to continue his stream. But then the light he had turned on suddenly went off. He ignored it and kept streaming, but then something even weirder happened. A box behind him got thrown to the floor, which scared him even more.
Same.
Like, I'm watching.
It's not like we needed... Guys, it's not like we needed any swim grenades.
At this point, any sane person would have left the house, but Robzy went back to streaming. The door behind him opened and closed multiple times in a row until he finally decided to leave. But as he was leaving the apartment, another bizarre thing happened, which he captured on his phone camera. The chair behind him suddenly got dragged. A lot of people might tell you this is about ghosts or paranormal stuff, but the truth is, there's a 90% chance Robzy staged it all to attract viewers. No sane person would stay in a house after those kinds of events. And here's the interesting part. After this incident, Robzy's viewership skyrocketed. In my opinion, the whole thing was fake and done just to gain an audience. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. In the comments, I'd love to hear your thoughts about Robzy. Do you think he was telling the truth, or was it all fake? Either way, if you liked today's video, make sure to give us a like and subscribe.